Welcome, gamers, to our rundown of the 10 best games from the first half of 2025. This year has already delivered an incredible lineup, from heart-pounding action to mind-bending narratives. We've played through the biggest titles, and today, we're counting down the cream of the crop. Kicking off our list at number 10 is The Altars, a unique survival adventure from 11-bit studios. You play as Jandalski, a stranded space miner who must rely on clones of himself, called altars, to survive a hostile planet. These aren't just copies. Each altar is a version of Jan from an alternate timeline, with distinct skills, personalities, and backstories shaped by different life choices. The game blends base building, resource management, and a deeply personal narrative that explores identity and regret. The gameplay loop is compelling. You gather resources, expand your mobile base, and manage your altar skills to tackle environmental challenges, like avoiding deadly sunlight. The story unfolds through emotional dialogue and tough choices, as Jan confronts his past through his altar's conflicting perspectives. Visually, the game's stark, alien landscapes contrast beautifully with the warm, detailed interiors of your base, creating an immersive atmosphere. While the pacing can feel slow at times, especially early on, the innovative concept and heartfelt writing make The Altars a standout. It's a game that asks big questions about who we are and who we could have been, wrapped in a survival sim that keeps you hooked. At number 9, we have Doom, The Dark Ages, the latest chapter in ID Software's legendary shooter series. This prequel takes the Doom Slayer to a gritty, medieval-inspired world, blending the franchise's signature fast-paced gunplay with brutal melee combat. You're armed with a spiked flail, a chainsaw shield, and even a dragon to ride, as you carve through demonic hordes in a gothic hellscape. The game leans into a darker, heavier aesthetic, with sprawling castles and fiery battlegrounds that feel both epic and oppressive. New mechanics, like the ability to pilot a towering mech, add variety to the relentless action, while the soundtrack, packed with thundering metal riffs, keeps your adrenaline pumping. The combat is as tight as ever, rewarding precise timing and aggressive playstyles, though some fans might find the shift to slower, weightier attacks a departure from the series' usual lightning speed. The campaign delivers a satisfying origin story for the Doom Slayer, exploring his rage-fueled beginnings without losing the series' focus on pure, chaotic fun. Visually stunning and mechanically polished, Doom, The Dark Ages proves the franchise still has fresh tricks up its sleeve, making it a must-play for action fans. Coming in at number 8 is Monster Hunter Wilds, Capcom's latest evolution of the beloved action RPG series. Set in the lush, seamless open world of the Forbidden Lands, this game refines the monster hunting formula with stunning visuals and innovative mechanics. You play as a hunter, tracking and battling colossal creatures to craft better gear, with new features like dynamic weather and adaptive ecosystems that make every hunt feel alive. The game introduces a new mount system, letting you traverse vast biomes with ease, and a focus mode that adds precision to combat, making it accessible for newcomers while retaining depth for veterans. The ability to swap between two weapon loadouts mid-hunt adds strategic flexibility, letting you adapt to a monster's behavior on the fly. The environments are breathtaking, from sand-swept deserts to lush wetlands, each teeming with unique flora and fauna. The multiplayer remains a highlight, with seamless drop-in co-op that makes teaming up with friends a blast. However, some longtime fans have noted a smaller monster roster compared to past entries, and the story takes a backseat to the gameplay loop. Still, the refined mechanics, vibrant world, and thrilling battles make Monster Hunter Wilds a triumphant step forward for the series, offering hours of addictive, beast-slaying fun. Speeding into number 7 is Mario Kart World, Nintendo's ambitious launch title for the Switch 2. This isn't just another Mario Kart, it's a bold reinvention, introducing an open-world hub that connects its vibrant tracks into a cohesive, explorable continent. With 24 racers on the grid, including quirky new additions like Penguin and Cow, the races are chaotic and exhilarating, amplified by new mechanics like rail grinding and wall jumping. The standout feature is Knockout Tour, a battle royale-style mode that pits players in a thrilling, elimination-based race across sprawling highways. The tracks themselves are a visual feast, bursting with color and packed with shortcuts and secrets that reward exploration. The controls are as tight as ever, blending accessibility for casual players with depth for competitive racers. However, the open-world elements feel underutilized in some modes, and the online multiplayer could use polish to iron out connectivity hiccups. Still, the sheer scale of Mario Kart World, with 30 interconnected courses and a celebratory soundtrack, makes every race feel like a party. It's a love letter to fans of the series, delivering the chaotic fun Mario Kart is known for while pushing the franchise into bold new territory. Whether you're racing solo or with friends, this is one ride you won't want to miss. At number 6, we have Despelot, a heartfelt indie gem from Panic that's unlike any sports game you've played. Set in Quito, Ecuador, during the country's 2002 World Cup qualification, you play as Julian, an 8-year-old boy whose love for soccer shapes his daily adventures. This isn't a traditional sports sim, it's a slice-of-life narrative that captures the joy and chaos of childhood through the lens of soccer fandom. The gameplay is delightfully loose, letting you dribble a soccer ball through bustling streets, interact with quirky locals, and soak in the vibrant culture of Quito. The hand-drawn art style, paired with photo-scanned environments, creates a dreamlike blend of memory and reality, while the story weaves personal moments, like dodging chores to play, with broader themes of community and national pride. It's short, clocking in at about 2 hours, but every moment feels meaningful, with dialogue that's both funny and poignant. Some players might wish for more structured gameplay, but that's not the point. Despelot is about reliving the messy, joyful freedom of being a kid. Its emotional resonance and unique perspective make it a standout, proving that small games can leave a lasting impact. Landing at number 5 is Death Stranding 2. On the beach, Hideo Kojima's mind-bending sequel to his genre-defying original. You're back as Sam Porter Bridges, now tasked with reconnecting fragmented populations in a post-apocalyptic Mexico and Australia. The game expands on the first delivery-focused gameplay, adding refined stealth, combat, and traversal mechanics, all set in a hauntingly beautiful open world of floating oceans and colorful deserts. The story is a wild ride, packed with Kojima's signature mix of metaphysical weirdness and human connection, brought to life by an A-list cast including Lea Seydoux, Elle Fanning, and Troy Baker. From snowboarding on coffins to battling ghostly entities with blood-filled boomerangs, the gameplay is as inventive as it is absurd, balancing meditative treks with intense action. The visuals are jaw-dropping, and the soundtrack's haunting tracks amplify the surreal atmosphere. Some may find the pacing slow or the narrative overly cryptic, but for those who embrace its quirks, it's a bold, unforgettable journey. Death Stranding 2 doubles down on its predecessor's ambition, delivering a unique experience that's equal parts art house cinema and chaotic playground. At number 4, we have Split Fiction, a co-op masterpiece from Hazelight Studios that redefines multiplayer gaming. You and a partner play as Zoe and Mio, a fantasy writer and a sci-fi novelist trapped in a VR machine that brings their stories to life. The game is a whirlwind of genre-hopping action, shifting from magical kingdoms to neon-lit space stations, with each level introducing fresh mechanics that keep you on your toes. The co-op design is flawless, requiring constant teamwork to solve puzzles, fight enemies, and navigate vibrant worlds. The writing is heartfelt, blending humor with a touching story about creativity and collaboration, brought to life by stellar voice acting. Visually, the game dazzles with its contrasting art styles, and the 14-hour campaign never feels repetitive thanks to its relentless creativity. Solo players might miss out as the game is built for two, and some puzzles can feel overly complex. But for those with a co-op partner, Split Fiction is a joyous, imaginative ride that proves Hazelight is unmatched in crafting shared adventures. It's a love letter to storytelling and teamwork that you won't forget. Taking the number 3 spot is Blueprints, a mesmerizing puzzle adventure from Dogabomb and Raw Fury that's captivated players with its unique premise. You play as Simon, tasked with finding the elusive Room 46 in a magical 45-room mansion called MT Holly, where the layout shifts daily. The twist? Each door you open lets you choose from 3 possible rooms, blending roguelike strategy with intricate puzzle solving in a way that feels fresh and endlessly replayable. The game's strength lies in its layered challenges. Logic puzzles, word games, and environmental riddles keep your brain engaged, while the evolving narrative unveils a haunting parable about descent and consequence. The art style, with its moody, detailed manor interiors, creates an eerie yet inviting atmosphere, complemented by a subtle, evocative soundtrack. Some players might find the difficulty daunting or the story too cryptic, but the sense of discovery is unmatched, with every room revealing new secrets. Clocking in at 20 to 40 hours depending on your puzzle-solving prowess, Blueprints is a triumph of design that rewards patience and curiosity, earning its place as one of 2025's most innovative indie hits. At number 2, we have Kingdom Come: Deliverance II, Warhorse Studios' breathtaking sequel to their cult hit RPG. Set in 15th century Bohemia, you return as Henry, a blacksmith's son turned warrior, navigating a gritty, realistic medieval world. The game refines its predecessor's formula, delivering a sprawling open-world adventure filled with engaging quests, brutal combat, and deep RPG systems that make every choice feel weighty. The swordplay is grueling yet rewarding, demanding precise timing and strategy, while everyday tasks like eating and bathing add immersive depth. The world feels alive, with bustling towns, dynamic NPC routines, and a story that weaves personal growth with political intrigue. Visually, the game is stunning, with lush forests and detailed castles, though occasional technical hiccups can break immersion. The sheer scope, over 100 hours with side content, might overwhelm some, but the nuanced storytelling and freedom of choice keep you invested. Kingdom Come: Deliverance II is a masterclass in historical RPGs, blending authenticity with compelling gameplay to create an unforgettable journey through a beautifully realized past. Claiming the top spot is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, a groundbreaking RPG from Sandfall Interactive that's taken 2025 by storm. This French JRPG follows Expedition 33, a group racing to defeat the Paintress, a mysterious figure who paints a number each year, dooming everyone of that age to dust. Set in a hauntingly beautiful world inspired by Belle Époque France, the game blends turn-based combat with real-time mechanics, letting you dodge, parry, and chain combos for thrilling battles. The story is a masterpiece, balancing a grand save-the-world premise with intimate, emotional character arcs, brought to life by a stellar cast including Charlie Cox and Jennifer English. The art style, with its lush, painterly visuals, and a soaring soundtrack make every moment cinematic. Customization is deep, with flexible builds for your 6 characters, though the steep difficulty might challenge casual players. Clocking in at 30 to 60 hours, it's a complete package that feels both fresh and nostalgic, drawing from JRPG giants while carving its own path. Clair Obscur: Expedition 33 is a tour de force, proving small studios can deliver massive, unforgettable experiences. There you have it, folks, the 10 best games from the first half of 2025. From the mind-bending puzzles of Blueprints to the medieval grit of Kingdom Come: Deliverance II and the breathtaking artistry of Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, this year has already delivered unforgettable adventures. Whether you're racing through Mario Kart World or exploring the surreal depths of Death Stranding 2, there's something for every gamer to love. Which one stole your heart? Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more gaming content as we dive into the rest of 2025's epic releases. Until next time, keep playing and we'll see you in the game.